Security shall 1. In consultation with the Nuclear Weapons Council established under Section 179 of Title 10, United States Code, develop and implement a portfolio management framework for the nuclear security enterprise that a. defines the National Nuclear Security Administration's portfolio of nuclear weapons stockpile and infrastructure, maintenance and modernization programs. B. Establishes a portfolio governance structure, including portfolio-level selection criteria, prioritization criteria, and performance metrics. C. Outlines the approach of the National Nuclear Security Administration to managing that portfolio. And D. Incorporates the leading practices identified by the Comptroller General of the United States in the report titled Nuclear Security Enterprise. NNSA should use portfolio management leading practices to support modernization efforts. GAO 21-398, and dated June 2021. And 2. Complete an integrated, comprehensive assessment of the portfolio management capabilities required to execute the weapons activities portfolio of the National Nuclear Security Administration. B. Briefing requirement. Not later than June 1, 2022, the Administrator shall provide to the Congressional Defense Committees a briefing on 1. The progress of the Administrator in developing the framework described in paragraph 1 of subsection A, and completing the assessment required by paragraph 2 of that subsection, and 2. The plans of the Administrator for implementing the recommendations of the Comptroller General in the report referred to in paragraph 1d of that subsection. C. Nuclear security enterprise defined in this section. The term nuclear security enterprise has the meaning given that term in Section 4002 of the Atomic Energy Defense Act, 50 U.S.C. 2501. Subtitle C. Reports and Other Matters Sec. 3131. Modifications to certain reporting requirements. A. Notification of employee practices affecting national security. Section 3245 of the National Nuclear Security Administration Act, 50 U.S.C. 2443, is amended by striking subsections A and B, and inserting the following new subsections. A. Annual notification of security clearance revocations at or about the time that the President's budget is submitted to Congress under Section 1105A of Title 31, United States Code. The Administrator shall notify the appropriate congressional committees of 1. The number of covered employees whose security clearance was revoked during the year prior to the year in which the notification is made, and 2. For each employee counted under paragraph 1, the length of time such employee has been employed at the Administration, as the case may be, since such revocation. B. Annual notification of terminations and removals. Not later than December 31st of each year, the Administrator shall notify the appropriate congressional committees of each instance in which the Administrator terminated the employment of a covered employee or removed and reassigned a covered employee for cause during that year. B. Reports on certain transfers of civil nuclear technology. Section 3136A of the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2016, 42 U.S.C. 2077A, is amended, 1. In the matter preceding paragraph 1, by striking not less frequently than every 90 days, and inserting at the same time as the President submits to Congress the annual budget request under Section 1105 of Title 31, United States Code, for a fiscal year. 2. In paragraph 1, by striking the preceding 90 days and inserting the preceding year, and 3. In the heading, by striking report and inserting annual reports. C. Certain annual reviews by Nuclear Science Advisory Committee, Section 3173, A. 4. B. of the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2013, 42 U.S.C. 2065, A. 4. B. is amended by striking annual reviews and inserting triennial reviews. Sec. 3132. Modification to terminology for reports on financial balances for atomic energy defense activities. Section 4732 of the Atomic Energy Defense Act, 50 U.S.C. 2772, is amended, 1. In subsection B. 2. A. In subparagraph G. by striking committed and inserting encumbered, B. in subparagraph H. by striking uncommitted and inserting unencumbered, and C. in subparagraph I. by striking uncommitted and inserting unencumbered, and 2. in subsection C. A. by striking paragraphs 1 and 3. B. by redesignating paragraphs 2 and 4 as paragraphs 1 and 3, respectively. C. in paragraph 1, as redesignated by subparagraph B. by striking by the contractor and inserting from the contractor. D. by inserting after paragraph 1, as so redesignated, the following new paragraph 2. Encumbered. The term encumbered, with respect to funds, means the funds have been obligated to a contract and are being held for a specific known purpose by the contractor. E. in paragraph 3, as so redesignated, by striking by the contractor and inserting from the contractor, and F. by inserting after paragraph 3, as so redesignated, the following new paragraph 4. Unencumbered. The term unencumbered, with respect to funds, means the funds have been obligated to a contract and are not being held for a specific known purpose by the contractor. Sec. 3133. Improvements to annual reports on condition of the United States nuclear weapons stockpile. Section 4205, E. 3, of the Atomic Energy Defense Act, 50 U.S.C. 2525, E. 3, is amended, 1. in subparagraph A. by inserting, including with respect to cyber assurance, after methods, and 2. in subparagraph B. by inserting, and the confidence of the head in such tools and methods after the assessments. Sec. 3134. Report on Plant-Directed Research and Development. Section 4812A of the Atomic Energy Defense Act, 50 U.S.C. 2793, is amended, 1. by redesignating subsections B and C as subsections C and D, respectively, and 2. By inserting after subsection A the following new subsection B. Plant-directed research and development. 1. In general, the report required by subsection A shall include, with respect to plant-directed research and development, the following: A financial accounting of expenditures for such research and development, disaggregated by nuclear weapons production facility. B. A breakdown of the percentage of research and development conducted by each such facility that is plant-directed research and development. C. An explanation of how each such facility plans to increase the availability and utilization of funds for plant-directed research and development. 2. Plant-directed research and development defined in this subsection. The term plant-directed research and development means research and development selected by the director of a nuclear weapons production facility. Sec. 3135. Reports on risks to and gaps in industrial base for nuclear weapons components, subsystems, and materials. Section 3113 of the William M. Mac. Thornberry National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021. Public Law 116-283, 50 U.S.C. 2512 note, is amended by adding at the end the following new subsection: E. Reports. The administrator, acting through the official designated under subsection A, shall submit to the Committees on Armed Services of the Senate and the House of Representatives, contemporaneously with each briefing required by subsection D. 2. A report, 1. Identifying actual or potential risks to or specific gaps in any element of the industrial base that supports the nuclear weapons components, subsystems, or materials of the national nuclear security. Administration, 2. Describing the actions the administration is taking to further assess, characterize, and prioritize such risks and gaps. 3. Describing mitigating actions, if any, the administration has underway or planned to mitigate any such risks or gaps. 4. Setting forth the anticipated timelines and resources needed for such mitigating actions. And 5. Describing the nature of any coordination with or burden sharing by other departments or agencies of the federal government or the private sector to address such risks and gaps. Sec. 3136. Transfer of building located at 4170 Allium Court, Springfield, Ohio. A. In general, the National Nuclear Security Administration shall release all of its reversionary rights without reimbursement to the building located at 4170 Allium Court, Springfield, Ohio, also known as the Advanced Technical Intelligence Center for Human Capital Development, to the Community Improvement Corporation of Clark County and the Chamber of Commerce. B. Fee simple interest. The fee simple interest in the property, on which the building described in subsection A is located, shall be transferred from the Advanced Technical Intelligence Center for Human Capital Development to the Community Improvement Corporation of Clark County prior to or concurrent with the release of the reversionary rights of the National Nuclear Security Administration under subsection A. Sec. 3137. Comprehensive strategy for treating, storing, and disposing of defense nuclear waste resulting from